This is the third video in the series Rural Stormwater Solutions. In this video, we will look at some solutions available to help solve drainage issues, including removing standing water in your yard, preventing erosion, dealing with minor flooding, and redirecting water from your building foundation. In addition to preventing property damage, you'll be protecting groundwater and water quality in nearby lakes, streams, and marine waters. Determining which solution is most appropriate to manage stormwater on your land may require consultation with an expert or knowledge gained through attending some basic training offered by the local county, extension, or conservation district. Remember, altering the flow of water can also have unintended consequences. Many of the solutions offered involve infiltrating water, which requires well-draining soils. You may need to direct water to where you have good infiltration and then allow it to soak into the ground. Let's start by talking about solutions that capture and infiltrate rainwater. Rain gardens, bioretention systems, and gravel-based systems. These options reduce flooding and erosion and remove harmful contaminants from stormwater. They are designed with flat bottom areas to allow for uniform infiltration. A rain garden is a shallow, flat-bottom, bowl-shaped landscape feature designed to collect, filter, and infiltrate stormwater runoff from roofs and pavements. You can build one yourself with a basic level of training. A bioretention system is similar to a rain garden, but is an engineered system using a specified bioretention soil mix and often sized to accommodate large volumes of stormwater runoff, often in commercial areas. Gravel-based systems are stone-filled excavations situated over well-draining soil that uses the empty spaces between the stones to act as a temporary reservoir for stormwater as it soaks into the surrounding soil. They can be open at the surface or buried. French drains, dry wells, and curtain drains are all types of gravel-based systems. Now let's talk about moving water around on your property. If you have standing water on your property, you may want to route it to another location. Moving water is a serious undertaking and should be considered carefully to ensure you're not causing further problems. To select the option that is right for you, you'll want to consider the volume of water you want to move and how quickly it's moving, along with the types of contaminants that might be in it. You will also want to understand where the water will go and how it will impact neighboring land uses. A site drainage map will help with this. Moving water across the land can be accomplished by a simple drainage ditch, an open channel that moves water quickly from one place to another. This method provides little to no water quality treatment, but it can be used to move water to or from an area where treatment occurs. A bioinfiltration swale is specifically engineered to convey stormwater and remove pollutants. Water moves along the swale more slowly than a conventional drainage ditch, allowing water to be slowed by the plants and infiltrate into compost-amended soils below, removing sediment and other contaminants. Next, we're going to talk about dispersing water. If you have a large vegetated lot, you may want to explore surface dispersion systems to slow and process stormwater. Dispersion methods include downspout dispersion, sheet flow, and concentrated flow dispersion. In these systems, stormwater is forced to flow as a sheet, referred to as sheet flow, across the surface and dispersed by the vegetation and topography. The combination of spreading out the flow and slowing it down enhances infiltration into the ground. All surface dispersion systems have a specific design requirement, but all have the following three components. Contributing areas, where the stormwater comes from, such as a driveway or roof. A flow path, the route water takes as it flows from the contributing area to the dispersion area. The dispersion area, the area where the stormwater will be directed to for infiltration. Forested or heavily vegetated landscapes with soils that have not been compacted by vehicles or heavy equipment are often well suited to slow and infiltrate stormwater runoff. Our last topic is how to manage water in areas with truck, car, pedestrian, or livestock traffic. These areas provide unique challenges due to the continual compaction. Solutions include permeable pavers, gravel grids, and special asphalt or concrete systems that allow water to percolate through them. These help manage polluted stormwater by filtering, slowing, and infiltrating stormwater as it flows across hard surfaces like parking lots and driveways. Permeable pavements have an upper wearing layer that is rigid enough to support vehicles and permeable enough to allow water to pass through the pores in the layer. The layer is commonly made with grids, pavers, pervious concrete, or porous asphalt. Below the wearing layer are base layers of different sizes of aggregate, with pore spaces where the water infiltrating from the surface is temporarily stored. Over time, the water in the storage layers slowly infiltrates into the native soils and back to the groundwater aquifers. These special pavements have specific maintenance needs, and all of them should be maintained at least annually by suction and sweeping to keep the pore spaces from clogging with sediment and debris. We've covered a number of options to solve your stormwater challenges, and we hope one will work for you. For all of these methods, proper design and construction are essential, and long-term maintenance is needed. Learn more at the Rural Stormwater Solutions website, ruralstormwater.wsu.edu. You'll find a fact sheet on these options along with tables comparing them. If you haven't already, you may want to create a site drainage map to better understand your runoff challenges. See the fact sheet and view the video to learn how.